So I love that opening theme, folks. Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Adventure. Or for some of you, this might be your first time seeing that. Oh god! Ah! Wait. There you go. Always does that. Always does that. I can't figure out why. It's like it just needs reassuring. It's weird. But yeah, folks. So we back here at the main menu. For those of you who've been following the LP up till now, which may not necessarily be everyone, depending on what you've been looking for, I suppose. Of course, we've already we've been through the game now. We have completed it. We've did 100%. So we've got everything. We've now I've shown off like sort of the bonus games again and all that sort of thing. Sort of show off the all the other stuff. The versus mode I didn't do too badly, I felt at. But we're not here for any of those reasons, folks. As I have promised, I said that I will go through the extra game again. The extra game again, or just Kirby's Adventure again, but on the extra game mode. Which is exactly what we got here. Like I said, we've been through the game once now. So those of you who've been following the LP will you'll be knowing what's going on, and have a lowdown of everything. And to get hold of the extra game, you've got to have actually played through the game anyway. So I don't need to bother too much about tutorials here. I must warn you, I haven't played this game since the last recording session, so that could make things interesting. But yeah, so I talked about at the end of the last week the big changes with extra mode compared to its normal version. And of course, the big difference is that you can only have up to 3 health bars, folks, which is that's quite bad. It's definitely not handy, and it means silly little mistakes like that have a much bigger impact than they did previously. And I nearly fell down and killed myself. I think I'm going to get rid of that damn beam because it's not helping. So that is the big change, folks. Obviously, that you've not got anywhere near. You've only got the 3 health bars now, folks. Maximum tomatoes, yeah, they still give you the full heal. But if you find pep drink, then you only get the 1 bar back, folks. It's not like that gives you full heal as well. They fought out. No, they fought that far out. Good for them, I say. And of course, you start off with a few less lives, which, it's never handy. Never handy at all. I've also had a little fiddle around with the recording setting actually for this LP, folks. So it may or may not look different, but if it does, it should be an improvement, which is good. Another big change with the extra game mode, and this is something that I did forget to mention in the last video, folks, is that it does change all of these mini games, folks. You see that? 3 stars. Very bad. Would you like to see what a 3-star Crane Fever looks like? Prepare to watch in awe and bemusement. Right, I'm going to just try to get the little one here. That was pathetic. Did you see how fast that is, folks? It's crazy! It's absolutely crazy! Minigames are ridiculously hard. Let me have a crack at this again. That's not too bad, that. I think that should be worth a life there. That's disappointing. Yeah, folks, you're gonna be seeing that no bonus sign quite a lot. The idea, really, of the extra game, it is a real challenge, and not only do you don't have a lot of health, which doesn't help with your general going around doing stuff, but the game really restricts on the amount of extra lives you can get, which is that's bad. To be quite honest, folks. No, certainly not ideal. So you have got to take some care. You really do have to take some care about how you're dealing with things. You can't be reckless. I suppose, if I was giving advice on about how the best way to do this, I suppose being slow and sort of taking your time wouldn't necessarily be the worst of ideas. But sadly, this is me playing, so I cannot guarantee that at all because I don't know, maybe I'm just slightly impatient. You know, besides, I think you don't have to be like so really cautious and slow and conservative. You can if you want to be, and it's, you know, generally it'd be the best way to go. But I'm a believer in that you can afford to be a little bit more. Is aggressive the word? Or just a bit, you know, just not taking forever, really. It's not necessary, really, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, we're not going too badly so far. I'd love to see how many lives we're getting up at the end of this this extra game mode, folks. I mean, what, we got to the end of normal game mode with about near enough 60? You're not going to be seeing that again, I can assure you. I would be shocked if we got 30. I would be pretty pleased with that. I'd be very pleased with that. So, you know, that purely depends on how well I play, really, and just, you know, if a little piece of luck here never hurts. Right, so we'll head back in here again, because we can still get our 1-up. They're here, just as they ever were. To be honest, if you really want to make sure you've got a lot of lives, thank you. Then you can, you know, you could always repeat all these levels here. If you know you're gonna struggle to get any kind of lives from you know, the mini games, which you will. I know you can get lives from these jumps. I don't think they've really changed between difficulties. Wouldn't have thought it, no. But, you know, you can always consider literally just repeating levels which have like a couple lives in them or so, and just keep redoing them, keep getting the extra lives. It is something which, well, wouldn't necessarily be the worst of idea, especially if you're starting. Whoa, I did not jump. Especially if you're starting to, you know, run pretty low on lives. You know, might not be the worst of ideas at all. That was a good hit. I would also like to highlight that if you noticed me using the sword quite a lot, that is in a lot of practice and preparation for the Meta Knight duel, because that is hard enough when you've got 6 bars of health, but 3? Give me a break. Give me a break. Nightmare I'm not concerned about, because, you know, Nightmare, you know, anyways, I beat him, well, we beat him without taking any damage. Alright, eventually, first time we tried, we got hit and lost straight away, because we didn't have any health, but, you know, second time we took him on, not a single bit of damage, so, ow. So that's definitely put me a lot of ease for that. Yeah, see, already we're on, you know, on last bit of health here. You know, and you do, you know, again, it does pay to be a bit careful. Uh-oh. Ah! Got obviously a stronger fire attack. No, I'm obviously using fire too, and he's just using fire. And the Maxim Tomato, thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely, you know, this is why it really helps to have a lot of practice at the end of the level jump, folks, because, you know, outside of main levels, this is about the only place you're actually going to get it, really, outside of finding them in levels, those end of level jumps, because it's just it's just really awkward, really awkward. You know, damn. And there is very little margin for it. I think that's the main way of looking at it, folks. When you're playing this, there is little to no room, you know, sort of margin for error. It's just, you got to be so careful. You know, you can't afford to be completely reckless and stupid. And personally, I think for a little while it doesn't hugely matter. Right, bosses naturally is going to make difficult. You know, and you can imagine that and understand that. You know, it's not ideal. But I think, you know, for the first sort of part of the game, I think you're reasonably okay. It's once you start getting, you know, you start moving on in the game. You know, some of the later bosses, you know, Meta Knight is the prime example. And I honestly, when we get there, that could be a very interesting video when we get there. Because you have to fight him differently, folks. I think it's the way to put it. You have to fight him differently. You can't really afford to make a mistake. Make sure we grab that. I know last time we came here, I ended up having to go around. That was not ideal. Bye. Oh, I made it to the end with the hyper. That was kind of cool. you don't keep it. Sadly, I didn't get the one. But there, you know, there's some places in the game you just have to play it differently. I mean, like, this isn't really ideal coming to this boss fight with 2 stars. But what can you do? Although I actually might be able to demonstrate you something here. You remember how I sort of this boss here? I talked about how you can obviously the main way you take him out is to use your apples. The other way of doing it is literally just like this. Have your freeze on you. Instant win. Easy as you like. You know, and I don't know. I want to do it there with the freeze because, well, it's an easy boss, and I want to show it off. I felt why not, and you know you can do that. I suppose you know if you put your mind to it. There's again, you know, remember back to the old credits, folks, when we sort of you know saw the sort of the game taking on all the bosses except oh, it freezes the coconuts as well. Ow. Yeah, and you sort of, you know, and you see, you know, the game taking all the bosses, but with its own weapons. No. There we go, got it. Want that parasol. You know, and it takes someone with, you know, with all sorts of different types of power-ups, folks, and. You know, I suppose, like I say, if you ever think about it, you will probably feel, no, give me that parasol back. I want that. Get back here. Thank you. You know, you know, you can always try and experiment a bit, and you'll probably find there's a good few different types, you know, a few power-ups that you can use, but you know, which will definitely help. It's just that you know, I've oh, that's not good. That's bad. Bit concerned with the crash there as well. Didn't want to be anywhere near that one, folks. You know, but I've almost always never had a power up on me. If I've ever had a power up, it's to like use at the start. Really. Oh, this is difficult to get past. Yes, it's annoying once it's in the whirlwind. You know, it does you know make it you know. Quite protected actually, you know, stuff like the air bubble doesn't work. Wow, crash did not work. And Eva did that. Wow. Crash doesn't work on it when it's spinning? Well, I didn't know that, folks. That surprised me. I thought at least Crash worked. Wow. Well, this commentator is stunned. Well, there you go, folks. If you're ever taking on tornadoes, don't use big, massive nuclear bombs. Doesn't work. Oh, dear me. This is gonna end badly. 1 star is easy, 2's not so bad, but this is gonna end miserably. Oh, grief. Here goes nothing, eh, folks? You see the speed? Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad, folks. I'm happy with that. I thought that was going to go miserably, but the pace, yeah. I don't know how the hell DDD can throw things that fast. That is impressive. Obviously, good practice for playing on Brawl. Good grief. You should wait until we get to the quick draw, folks. Oh boy. It is guesswork, really. But oh man, that would be entertaining. But that is the problem, folks, because it's so hard to get anything from any of these mini games, folks. You've got to be careful. You know, and I'm not one for wanting to sort of what's the way to do this? I think just spit something at the wheel because we need the wheel later, anyways. You know, and you've got to be careful, really. That's the way to look at it. You just got to be careful, really. You can't afford to be throwing away lives because you don't have many to throw away with, and you can't think, oh, that's alright, I'll get 2 in the next mini game, or you know, whatever. Damn it. Doesn't work like that. Although I just noticed, I just blew up something. Where'd he go? Ugh! What the hell is that? Where'd he go? He just disappeared off screen. Oh dear me. I'll be borrowing that nonetheless. But yeah, I think that's the moral of the story, folks. You just don't be reckless, even though you are likely going to see me be even more reckless than I was in the first part of this LP, folks. You'll probably see. Well, I'm a man who can. No, I don't mind taking my time over stuff, but I don't think it's necessary, game. Or maybe I've got a point to prove that you can do it without being absolutely, just like looking around the whole screen before you take a step. Not necessary. Right, let's have another crack at this one, folks. We'll find now this is by far the easiest of the mini-games. I'd have said it's a bit of a toss-up between all of them previously, but this is about the only one you've got half a chance of getting a life. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, that. Oh, come on. How close you got to be? Oh, no, that's gone. There's no margin of room for errors, folks. So, I think, yeah, the moral of the story is just... Well, the moral story... My advice, just don't die on the level. Just don't die. Because you're going to lose that life, and you may or may not get that back at some point later on in the game. You have to almost rely on the ones you find during the game itself. Right, so let's go over here. Nice little jump. No, there isn't anything over there. We got, still got my wheel. Yeah, I might as well see. Well, I'm not going to make much of use of it here, folks. Oh, this isn't bad. I am still also a little worried about the, what do you call them? I don't remember if I got this in the end, folks, this bomb. There we go. That's how you do it. Go up and then blow it so you've got the momentum going up, not just stay up and start falling immediately. That's the way to get in there, folks. And inside, Maxim Tomato, and a UFO, believe it or not. One of the stranger places you'll ever find a UFO, but I'm not complaining. It does make this level a breeze, to be honest, which, well, I'm not going to complain about. Well, I wouldn't say a breeze, but it blooming helps, folks. It really helps. Right. Take that out. And also now, because you've got this, you can now also clip, you can clip that now as well. So you can now come down here, grab the life. Thank you, game. Oh, can I shoot from this? No, I didn't think I could. Whoa, no you don't. Didn't do anything. That kind of sucked. Right, so let's continue on through here. Again, steel beam's probably one of your better things to use here, folks, because, just the way that the level shape, you ain't a lot of use for, like, lasers or stuff to fire, anything like that. This is a pretty good place for lasers and stuff to fire. Bye! And just shoot the, well, star should be enough, if you could ever hit the damn thing. That always works. No, I didn't think the laser was good enough. But yes, you can use the star here and just, well, take him out. Again, the only ones you will probably have a problem with are the, whoa, these come down pretty fast. Are these sort of flaily, macy guys, because, well, there's not a lot you can do about them, folks. About all you can really do is charge the super shot up. That will clear their defenses. But everything else doesn't really work, I'm afraid. More? Just die. Please. Alright, now I wanna get at this. Little trick you can use here, folks, if you can try and lure them both into that little sort of little bit down there. And what you can do is then you can ah, damn, it's not gonna work. Because be clever here. Come on, come in a straight line. Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, see, folks, pep drink, only one bit of life, not ideal. And just took my eye off of that. Never gonna get that. Just so you know, folks, just I'm gonna let you know on is I have been having a bit of a think about some of my videos. And this does actually come up. I was having a little talk with Eritura and mentioned about sort of having an hour-long lesson, something like that. And I ended up the last one being the GA video was about 40-something minutes. And I have decided that video lengths are going to change in these videos for now. Whoa, nearly fell down. I have tend to be doing sort of 20 minutes for per video, which is a pretty good length. I think it's pretty decent. I tend not to do much more than that. Got an extra life, although I have a feeling I'm about to lose it, but that's just me. But I'm actually going to sort of experiment changing things a little bit. Oh god. And because what was happening for a small while, folks, was that I was sort of for a small period I was sort of uploading sort of two videos a day. I was sort of doing one sort of as far as I'm concerned in the mid-afternoon, and one I was going to sleep to sort of upload overnight because, well, I'm lazy like that. No, I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm gonna experiment just changing these lengths just for the rest of this Kirby LP, folks. In that I'm going to be doing these at 30 minutes. The rest of these videos. Damn, I missed. Good thing the stone's infinite, or infinite time lasting. Bye. So these, the rest of these videos, this episode, folks, and the reason for that is because I've gone back to the sort of uploading one a day because it's just the way things have kind of slightly got at the moment. I haven't had the luxury of being able to upload three videos a day. 3 videos a day, that's a bit much. 2 videos a day, folks. I've had to go back to 1 because basically because I was able to do it because it was half term for me, so I wasn't at college, which I haven't got that long left of college actually now. So for now, things are going to go back to well, it's sort of one video a day. So what I'm going to do is just sort of, because I worry that's almost for some people only the 20 minutes is not necessarily enough. So if I'm just going to be uploading 1 video a day for now, I'm going to make them half-hour videos, folks. Just because, well, it's just so I, almost a trial it, folks. Just see what you make of it. I'd always planned on doing half-hour videos for some LPs, anyways. I mean, stuff like sort of RPGs, sort of long games like that, and those sort of things were always going to be half hours. But I think I want to experiment, just doing half-hour episodes on something that's, well, a little bit different, folks. Obviously, this we previously didn't do on, no, we did this in 20 minutes. Alright, admittedly, it's a bit hard to tell because I'm going at a much faster rate here, because I'm not spending time sort of going through tutorials or, sort of explaining mechanics of the game, because one way or the other, you've most likely seen it. And if this is sort of the first time you've actually seen the game, then, as I said, the only way you get extra game is by completing the game anyways, so, oh boy. No. There we go. Try and get through here slowly. I've lost my train of thought now as bloody cannons. I've really lost my train of thought. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna... He's got stuck there again! Bloody useless! Absolutely useless he is. But yeah, so I'm gonna experiment having these videos for half hour, let let me know what you make of it, really, because it's, like I say, it is a bit of a, a bit of an experiment, really, just to see what people make of it. For sort of these games that sort of have that are sort of short games, really, sort of short format. I mean, what, the actual LP itself didn't take that long to get through. What, about don't know what it was about best part of a dozen videos, something like that. I forget. Been too busy. That was close. Been too busy with GTA 2 and trying to get things sorted for that. Of which the next recording session is gonna be. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Oh no, there's only fireballs, and we don't care about those. I could have used that cutter, actually. Nah, I need to practice the sword. I need to practice the sword. It's only right that I do that. Oh, I'm not going to be practicing the sword for much longer. High jump time. No. And just fly up. Oh, God. We're fine. Do want to get hold of the, that pep drink, though, that's for sure. Thank you. Even though there was just a maximum smile here. Thanks, game. How the hell did I not get hit? Wow, that was close. But yeah, so let me know what you think about it. The idea at least. And just if when I I said I've got long left of college now, actually. And when that sort of goes, and besides I've got a half term in a couple of weeks or so. So it'll sort of be, nice to try and do sort of 220s a day, but we'll see how we go. Anyways, we're going to finish up this video taking on the Mr. Paint Roller here, who, had some entertainment with the last time we took him on in the main LP. In the form that, he did sort of kick my ass the first time round, and now we've only got the, oh, you're in trouble. Don't jump up. Oh, you're mine. And that you've only got the 3 bars of health, so just stay the hell away from him. I suppose half the trick as well with him is reading his attacks. Or not so reading his attacks, just reading where he's going. And if he gives you 2 microphones, then you've won. So, thanks. He basically just committed suicide. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. See, it's actually made not bad work of that, actually. I mean, locked out a bit there, folks. I'll admit it. I still love watching these little graphics, folks. I think they're so cool and cute. Well, anyways, folks, so I'm gonna call that, that was the wrong button. I didn't know you could still use that. Well, it makes logical sense you could still use that for that matter. But yeah, anyways, folks, so I'm going to call that a video. I've just realised I've not actually talked that much about this game, actually. I've used it almost as half an update video. Oh, dear. But anyways, folks, so in the next video, we're going to keep carrying along here on the extra game mode. I know necessarily not a huge amount's happened, but as I said, I think for the first sort of little while of the game, at least the first half, there's not that much difference as far as actual playing. It's just that you notice it really later on because you get hit a lot more, and it's then you really start noticing that you don't have a lot of lives. And the boss of this level is going to be quite interesting, actually, to try and do that. And of course, Meta Knight, I think, that could give me a lot of issues. Well, I say could give me a lot of issues. It will give me a lot of issues, folks. But that will all be for the next video / videos. So I'm gonna call that. And I shall see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. See you then.